Alright, what's up guys? Welcome to the Strat Chat. Welcome back. Whew, what a week we had. My goodness. Couple bouts of strep throat. We had COVID in the house and we had a broken foot. So my goodness, what a week. Hashtag adulting. Let me know if you guys have been having an okay time. Happy to hear from you. This music, man, it gets me pumped so much. It gets me in the mood to go. So for today's show, it's going to be short and sweet, because we've got parent-teacher conferences, so it'll be a short one. We'll get into the CS challenge, the training mode, and what we're going to try to accomplish, right? And the idea is that we're in our growth mindset. What can we get better at? What are some skills that we can do? And one of the things that we're going to get into soon is optimization, right? How do you actually get into flow state? How do you turn things on? So this will become an introduction into that. I made a table right here, and this is a description of everything that's going. So let me just share this into the chat. So now you guys have access to it. You can take a peek yourselves if you're interested, and this goes in depth as to the different levels. So there's different parts. The idea is first, different skill levels. You might be coming in as a beginner. You might be coming in as a silver player, whatever it is. This is sort of indicator of where you're at. Very common that people don't have these skills at lower levels, but more so it's just an idea of like where you might be in the rank. But it's really 10 levels to try to get up, and to become a pro level CSer means that eventually you're going to be able to maintain your creep score without ever dropping anything else, right? And that's the state that you want to get in if you want to dominate your games, right? If you're looking to dominate, you're saying, I've got this perfect, no one can stop me, and even under duress, and while I'm challenging my brain to do many different things, I can still get it right. And then obviously you have to do it in the nuance of a lane with someone in your face. But the whole point is that you want to be so good with less adversity that when there is some adversity, you don't need to spend time thinking about these things. So just a quick rundown. Start off as much CS as you can in 10 minutes. Then you practice. After every CS, you put your eyes up and you try to take a look around, look at the mini map, try to scout any information. What time is it? You can ask yourself questions, although that comes up later. Just practice looking up. Where's my lane? Where are the lanes? All right, what's the mini map? What's going on? You're just doing that. Then you're trying to actually get to 100 CS in 10 minutes. Whereas before, you're trying to just get the most you can. Now you're trying to get to 100. Now we're going to level up from 2 to 4. Now you're going to give yourself more critical questions, right? Can you actually track the jungler? Are you able to identify which lane might be gankable? Where might the junglers want to go? Things like that. Next, you add in a bot. Then you can do it where you are teasing the wave, where you're forcing some pushes and pulls, slow pushes, crashes, a little combo of stacking up a wave, slow pushing it, crashing it, and then finally proxying it. Proxying it gets you into the next level, which is being able to recall and still be able to do it. Now, if you're doing it in mid lane, you won't be able to do this against a mid lane opponent because there's not enough room in the turrets. Or is there? Might you be able to do it? Well, someone who could master that skill might have a leg up on the competition. The problem is you'd have to do it near the middle of their map, and it would be very, very easy for someone to abuse you. So the question is, only if you are an expert at Bausen law and its applications would you ever want to do this. Then it's dynamic, all right? Alternate your crashing and freezing waves. Try to get a wave, try to pull a wave under your own turret with hard last hits under a turret. Try to get as many of those while the next wave is coming up, and then start your own stack, crash, and proxy combo again. Lastly, you're doing it with your mindfulness training. You're adding in your breathing, your optimization. You're making sure to take a big box breath when you do that recall. And then pro level is when you can't get it wrong. So we're going to show it to you. We're going to try to go. We've already gone through this quite a bit, so we're going to try to add. We're going to try to do it on a character that we're moderately familiar with, and we're going to see if we can't get all of the levels here, and especially doing it without a teleport. So I'm going to add bots. Let's see. I might have to do it into a custom game to get someone in top lane. I can do it in bot lane, but the practice to do it in the lane that you're in makes a lot of sense as well. So you can go here, make sure that you're practicing it on both sides. All right, we'll just go add bot, doesn't matter. They just need to exist. The Idea is that a champion is there and that maybe they do something to you at some point. Okay, we're good. We're good. All right, here we go. Should I give myself? I kind of want to give myself some theme music. Like I really do. Here we go. This is our BRB. This is the track that we play while we're off to the side. All right, let's go with a Darius. We're a champion that we are rank 7 on, but that's it, right? It's not everything. We don't play. This isn't one of our top 10 champions, even in top lane. So I think that this is a moderate place for us to get a decent challenge from. I know we have a lot of Darius enjoyers and a lot of prospective Darius players that, if they could master these skills, might have a leg up on the competition. So let's see what we can get. I do have 2 opponents, I believe, in my lane since we put in 5 bots. I think we're going to end up with 5 here. It should do a 2-1-2. It might do a 1-2-2. I don't think that they're going to rotate. If so, then we might have to change our levels around. I've been doing this challenge as a support. Knowing how to last hit as a support can be beneficial in a couple ways. For one, when someone leaves your lane, if they just have to take a recall and you're holding the wave, like, it's good to be able to pick up those CS. Give yourself an extra 100, 150 gold sometimes to play with. Also, you want to know what your carry might be thinking as far as like what they might be thinking for which patterns of minions they can go after and how you can help them, especially when it comes to going under turret. As a support, you don't even need to get the 100 CS. When you have waves under your own turret, if you're priming them so that they're 1 hit away, then that counts as a support. A little bit harder to quantify. You can do it with a duo buddy. You can put in 2 people, go into a practice mode game like this, and just queue up together, see if you can prime the waves, accomplish everything together. All right, we're gonna warm up our hands. F keys don't do anything. All right, we're good. All right, first thing we're gonna do is try to get a pull. We're gonna see what the minions end up doing here. It looks like we're gonna have 2 people here, and they might give me some action. So I want this to come back to me. I don't actually want to fight these guys. It looks like they might come at me. All right, if they're gonna fight me anyways, then I'm just gonna make sure we get this. It looks like we're gonna get a kill. Or not. Is it too much? The intermediate bots took me over. I don't think I got it. I'm dead. Oh my gosh. This is gonna be harder than I thought. Whee! I'm not reloading though. We're still gonna do this. If you die, by the way, if you die before the minions arrive, the AI in the game is like, what lane are they at? And if you respawn, they'll see you middle and they'll actually like change their configurations. All right, so this is much more like probably what I would have expected if we had people walking up into our lane. Anyways, we do have a nice little 2-1-2 setup here. All right, this challenge will be difficult. Also, getting 100 CS will be extremely difficult. I don't think that I actually want to take this trade with him much because he's going to be looking to recall. We're going to try to take this and turn it into a stacked wave, get a rebound. It's looking perfect so far. I'm going to start turning this into my rebound, see if we can't play offense for a little bit. 1v2, it's going to be difficult. I am going to have level advantages on them, and until they... I'm upset that that didn't go under turret. There we go, we're going to get some kills. Conqueror stacks, this guy's trying to level up, or is he inting for his teammate? Looks like we got one, alright. Won the fight in the 1v2. Obviously, it's just bots, right? We don't really care, but it is extra tension. Now this is the... Maybe, I mean, that was part of the hard part. I didn't stop to get any of the CS there. But now we're going against our own minion wave. It's also trying to last hit. So this is where you can start using spells to try to get yourself along. Knowing exactly what your breakpoints are. Which I clearly don't. I definitely missed a lot right there. Alright, here's my chance for a proxy. What is Shen gonna do? Oh, I don't want that. And now I cannot proxy because we wasted long enough. Alright, we'll try to do this with our recall. All of these minions are going here at the turret. We'll see how they behave. I probably should have stepped back further. But this will come back to me. The most damage is going to come from auto attacks. I also want to get back to the lane quickly. Modal items, right? Boots are always modal items. Phage is another one. Offense and defense. Both these champions deal magic damage with their spells, but still it's the quantity of the attacks and the minions that are going to matter. So this is what the rebound does. Right? We got the wave under their turret. Minions re-aggroed. Look how many minions are still alive here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. They're actually all still alive. So I got a recall off. You know what? I didn't even think that they might do that. I should have. Couldn't have gotten that last hit. Should have left it. That's me talking. I have to take a deep breath. I also completely lost track of what time it was and what kind of wave states we might be looking at. Gotta practice keeping my eye up. Very, very difficult right here. Canceled my auto. I thought that would resolve. Now this is the worst possible lane state. Yikes. Looking up and around, we'll take our deep breath. Now we're not going to have any opportunity to take jungle camps in this game with this pressure and the fact that we died twice. Whew. Obviously a lot to work on, so we're going to have to do better next time. That's alright. Let's see if we can do the best we can with what's remaining. This should allow us to get a proxy off. The bots strike again. That makes things much easier for me to get past this wave. We can go take on the next one. Yona's gonna... Oh, that minion de-aggro. That sucks. I tried to use my empowered auto attack as she was hitting me. Okay, hit that minion because it matters. I think we're good here still. Except for the mana issue. But he's missing some resources here. Gonna keep the stacks up. That is permanent sticking damage right now. Alright, now I want some extra power to be able to go and hit him back. Not gonna wait for everything. 745 and we're at 36. Whew, this is gonna be a low benchmark. I think we're gonna be able to do a lot better. But you can see the benefits of a proxy, right? Even holding that little bit of attention means you can get the wave state that you want coming back. I'm 7 versus their 5, Shen 6. That part's not going to matter. Them locking us down, though. Maybe I should have gone Merc Treads. Taking the fight without the Shen, but maybe Shen ults here. I think we're good here. Alright, what do we want to do with this? There's no real choice except for to create this and crash it. We don't want it to crash quite yet because it's there's another wave enforcing, and we don't want to get stuck in a position where we're under the turret. So we're going to wait and only last hit here. And now we're going to crash this wave and go. We might have gone into a proxy situation, but with both of them respawning, I don't think we're going to have time for that. Maybe we can just go for a couple plates. I don't think we can do anything else. I die a lot of times there. That's me just trying to make the most out of this. Let's see. No, I don't have time for a back, so we might just Bouse and Law here. Try to get a couple stacks on this guy. 954. We can get one more CS here. Got it. All right, 61. 61, 4 kills and 2 deaths, and 3 plates. So when you're doing this, you give yourself a little bit of a cheat sheet or something to keep track of. So we go here, we'll go Darius. We had 62, 4 and 2, 3 plates versus 2 bots. And then you take note of that. Can you beat that score? Can you do much better, right? Obviously for me, this shows that on Darius, I probably need a lot more preparation, right? A lot more build up on him, and it makes sense, right? Even though we've done all 10 levels on other champions, we haven't done it on Darius. But I think with just a good amount of focus, I think we have a good chance of getting this number up into the 90s. Now, intermediate bots, this is something that they claimed they had made a change to, and it's good to actually see it. The intermediate bots are actually thinking like, yeah, we've got 2-on-1, we can take this fight, so it'll be important to take that into consideration. See if there's anything we'd like to do differently because of that.
They will regret opposing me.
We got it. All right, flat health. Flat health obviously makes laning significantly easier. One of the first things you should do to always check on your lane opponent, see if they have attack speed and see if they have flat health. And if they don't, if they have scaling health and no attack speed, then there's a really good chance that you can just crush them in a 1v1. All right, we're also versus 2 opponents, which makes me kind of want to go with this. But at the same time, I know we're going to be dealing the most damage. It would be best if we knew what we were laning against. Let's keep on doing it this for the consistency. Against 1 opponent, we'd normally be going W, using that to create the favorable push. Against 2, I think we're going to just pull the wave and play this a little bit more standardly at the beginning now that we understand the behavior, which makes sense, right? That's what they would do to us in a game. All right, what do you guys think I can do? 62 is the old mark. 4 and 2, 3 plates. I'm going to go for 5 and 1, 4 plates, and 70. That's my goal to step up right now.
Minions have spawned.
Still want to do the same mechanics. I want to get off at least 1 freeze into a rebound, into a stack and crash and proxy. That, especially in a 1v2 lane, is the most impactful. So while I could just see how the bots like go out here, whether or not they attack the minions at all, I'm going to force the issue. This is something that you can do against anyone who's confirmed to be proxying, right? So if you had a ward here and you saw a top laner, then you know that you can do this trick. So I'm going to do it here. I'm going to pull and grab aggro and immediately walk away. And now these minions are going to be like, oh, all right, I've forgotten my path a little bit, and they're going to be a little bit better. They move much more succinctly than I'm used to. This is good practice for me, I suppose, except for Aye, nope, that's exactly what I don't want. They just spaced me the hell out. I'm dead to flash auto Q. Alright, so we said that that would happen. We probably shouldn't have even tested it a little bit. Again, though, that's a little bit of seeing how the AI works. That's good. I'm glad that the AI does this now. This is really good practice. Now you can actually practice weak lane. I mean, they're not going to be very good. They're going to make a ton of mistakes, but at least we can get this part in. Block the minions a little bit so you get better last hitting chances. Still canceling a lot of my attacks. Want this to rebound. Also want to get these CS's and a little bit of poke if I can. I just gave up tons. Tons and tons and tons of CS here. Now they're 2. This can be my biggest advantage. I think we're good here. That guy's ghosting. Alright, so we got a kill. Now we're going to take this and crash it, although we are way behind on our minions. Now this is the most difficult spot. It's just going to stay here for us? Okay. It does mean that he harassed me off. You know what? That was actually a good bait by him. He can spend those resources. This way it's going to be crashing and rebounding anyways. His Shen's can be back in the wave, and he gets to take this wave and throw it back out at me. Kind of no questions asked. I should obviously be going faster than this. Probably should have had more of a plan going into that buy. So actually, yeah, hitting, and that was obviously me talking to the stream. When I hit him, it's either I can zero him or I can't, right? Because I'm going to recall. I need to recall before Shen comes back with any amount of anything, right? Even just boots becomes a problem. These guys both have Dorn shields, so chip damage doesn't really do anything against them. Ooh. Alright, we're not going to trade autos again. I'm glad that they leveled up the bots. This is a nice little change. Alright, so do we prime these all so we take the least? A minion hit it? Are you joking? Cancel my auto again. Alright, so this is the stuff that you just want to have rehearsed so that it doesn't happen to you in the games. I think we're good here. Q's come back up. I think we're good. It's actually pretty tense. We have a crash. Are we going to get a proxy out of this? I could have flashed for that kill. I don't have time to go get a proxy here. I need to also back up here. That's going to cost me another 5 seconds. Alright, slows, taunts, modal. Still the auto attacks that matter the most. 35, man, we've got a lot of room to improve. I don't know if we're going to beat our 62 here. We also have been completely failing at the tasks of like tracking the jungler, what kind of things can be. Mostly because we're talking, but... Alright, we can't go up against these guys. We got another crash into a push on my turn. I should be good. I don't think they're going to hit 6 here. Because they're sharing, right? They're going to need one more wave. Deep breath. We're good. This is a perfect time for me to proxy, and I can get one more in. I don't think I can double proxy because my ult will be down. Probably just dead here. That's an ult. $853. The only way we get our CS now is if we completely rush them. We could also try to take Krugs. We could try to get a camp. So let's see. We've got the... We're going to have 2, 3, 7 right here, plus the next 6. Okay, 13 CS. We could actually beat our 62. We could actually get our 72 if we get this right on time, which I don't think we will. So we're going to have to find another way. Plus that one's gone. Worst possible timing? Yeah, the extra step I took back. Doesn't have ult. Could have hit minions there, maybe? 959. Alright, we ended up with 64, but at least we went 5-0 this time. A little bit better, so we take that progress. Alright, let's get into a game. Whew. And I'm actually like kind of hyped up, right? That little exercise can be a great way of getting yourself primed for playing. Definitely makes it better. You could see right there that I clearly have other things that I can try to do again. Try to improve on. Usually when you fail at one level, you want to... No, what was it? 63? When you fail at a level, you want to assess why and then go back to the level where this is. So for example, mine, I completely lost track of the questions. I was constantly looking at my 1v2. I barely ever looked at what time is it, where could the jungler be, and asking myself those. So definitely a lot of room to still grow on Darius. 64, 5-0, 3 plates versus 2 bots. Alright, it's game time. We already played our warm-up game on Rakan. We're ready to get it rolling. Definitely missed here. Definitely missed here. We got the recall in, but not to get 100, right? So, I mean, we're not even on silver, right? There's so many things to do, but it's incredibly difficult versus a bot. We're not really doing it versus no one. Once we're here versus 2 bots, getting the 100 CS is going to be enough. So we probably just have to continue on this question, not try to do the different waves, although we can, but see if we can just get 100 CS against those 2 bots, probably just by playing offense and defense in the right positions. All right, we have a very awkward team for Rakan. Rakan can actually gank Alawi very well. Alawi holds space, and if they engage on Alawi, it gives Rakan a good pivot, and if you do get the 2 of them together, it's insanely powerful.
Art can shed light on our fears.
Warwick means that the Guardian page is already going to be good. Ultimate Hunter also gets more value. Fairly low damage total comp. This page has been much better for us than this one. Alright, we're going to take a ton of poke. Vayne is a tremendous lockdown threat, but they already have a decent amount of damage now. They've got the Root, the Knock Up, the Condemn, the Warwick Fear, and the Warwick Suppress. So both of these looking like they might be okay. Might go Tenacity here. Merc Tread's already carrying a decent amount of value. Does Cho'Gath Q count as a stun like Nami? It doesn't, right? It is a knock-up, I believe. Yeah, it has to be a knock-up. Lilia. Alright, Merc Tread's confirmed. 100%. This improves the Guardian Shield and the Second Wind. We could also go Font of Life with that build. This also looks like an Abyssal... Yeah, it's 100% an Abyssal Mask game. How much a pick do they have in the river? Quite a bit, so I think we're going Ghost Poro. We're not going to try to do Zombie Ward. Although Volibear can do it as well. Yeah, maybe Volibear should. Double exhaust, okay. Let's get our try-hard pants on. It would actually be better on the Volibear. Like, look at this team comp, right? 40% magic, 100% magic, well, 90% magic, 100%. And they're playing against 3-4 people that deal magic damage, significant amounts of it. Abyssal Mask is insane. Alright, with Ghost Poro, and this is a little trick you can do.
Welcome to Summoner's Rift.
It's not invulnerable, but at least this thing will turn into another Poro that the guy will probably walk through if he tries to go through this area. It's not foolproof. This is a very reasonable chunk of damage here that this guy's taking. Okay, it's a reasonable chunk that I'm taking. .3v5, this is actually about the best we could have hoped for, but it's still awful. Why is my thing off screen? Okay. This guy went to place this ward, guys. This is what got him killed. Literally just placing a ward. Don't place a ward, right? If the result is I die if they are there, then absolutely do not place it. I'm gonna hover this guy just in case there's a Warwick nearby. There is. And he got the smite. Oh my god, we're gonna win. That is so huge for us that that Warwick punted that way. I mean, I guess you trade some in turn. So this is there. We'll come back. Ezreal got a little bit of solo XP. I got to use my charges on the guy. I'd love to hold the wave right here if we can. Ezreal's not strong enough to freeze early though. Sorry, Rakan is not strong enough. You can do a little bit with the shield. Prime these a little bit. Looks like he's trying to get the thing rolling. We'll start turning this into offense. Ezreal doesn't have any of the kills though. It's Zyra Vayne, so we don't know. Neither of them had a shop. They have more than enough poke to fight against us. We're just kind of sitting back and chilling with this lane. We'll just do this every time we can. Well, Warwick's just dead again. Alright, GG, we win. That guy's gonna be tilted off of his out of his gourd. I'm just gonna leave this here. I'm in no pressure to do it. Ezreal, every CS that he can see, he can get. I got you, boo. I got you. That looks like a kill too. ¿Dónde está Señor Ezreal? Hey. This guy lost his focus, came back to check his phone or something, you know? I could be trying to take a little bit more, but there's really nothing to do. Like, I don't want to draw minion aggro and make the wave, like, fly over to me or something. Let's go, Ezreal. Let's go, let's go. This guy's completely distracted. Yo. Alright, that'll be the last thing that I pay to it. I mean, he could be lagging like crazy. I can't go in here at all. I have to roam. I can't invest any time into this guy. So I'll give him one of these. He's got 2 wards to protect himself.
An ally has been slain. Shut down.
I should have swapped this. My keyboard is broken, I don't know. Yeah.
Enemy killing spree. An ally has been slain.
He just inted. He actually inted. Yeah. Yeah, I have no. This guy's stuck here. Oh, he needs to stop typing. Guy might die. Yep, there he goes. Let this guy get the first plate first, and then we'll come in for some help. We've got 6 voids, so we're in a good spot. I'm gonna let him take 2, actually, before I come in for charges. True damage procs and the voidlings.
An ally has been slain. Your turret has been destroyed. An ally has been slain.
All right, how do we bring these guys back from the ledge? Guy's so tilted. Lily diff. We got the one. It's not gonna be enough. We don't have an ult from Kale here or anything. Lilia's really tough in this spot. That's a tumble forward. What do I do? What do I do? What do I do? What do I do? I think this one's probably going to be a no, and that's really a shame. Alright, tons of damage, tons of damage. I want to be able to kite around. Buffing Kale might be a plan, and then just let them try to over-engage. They've got long poke. Vayne can commit forward. I can't really go in. If I can't catch Vayne, then I can't do anything. So I think that means I'm a Dreammaker champ. Excuse me. Having a lot of trouble. Is Kale in on this? We got a Dreammaker. Just peeled like crazy right there. I'm asleep. I'm not dead. I'm not dead. This guy's dead. Kale's huge. We can win. It's winnable. Woo! This is gonna be a game. It's gonna feel so good when we win this.
Your turret has been destroyed. Your team has destroyed a turret.
I give him a speed boost. I don't think it reaches them.
Enemy rampage.
That guy ghosted. I don't think there's any pathing for him. I could hit him with an E. Yeah, there we go. Got my autos. It was a good effort. Maybe. We got teleport. Did I fail to get a ward down for a teleport? Maybe. Guy might have been pinging something too.
Shut down.
Dying 5-1, dying to 1-7, kind of indicative of how strong Warwick is at this stage in the game, right? Unless the guy just wasn't paying attention. Can I bait this a little bit? No. They got a kill. They got a double kill. And we fought them off over here. Winning?
An ally has been slain.
One more. I could have played that better. Oh man, Chograph getting big. 5 champions devoured? Oh boy, that's a problem. This should be Alawi's defense right here. It's cute, right? Me trying to stop a Cho'Gath. Uh-oh. Baited? Baited. Lowry's in. I got rooted. That's on me. Guy's got no ult. Give that guy the kill. Alright, we're doing it. We'll find a way. The Vayne ult down. Unfortunately, to try to win this game, it means I'm gonna have to encroach on my child's shit. School gets out at what, 1:31, 1:40 today. First conference at 1:45, so I think we'll be okay. Got a big blast going, so we should be able to make it here. Did I jump into place again? That sucks. That's something that happens, huh? Give a speed boost to my team. Nice. I can think of nobody else, nobody better to get it. This guy gonna stop me? I don't think so. He's not gonna break through the shield. He'll leash first. Alright, I need to be able to hold on to these people, so... Probably pretty doomed. Oy, wrong target. Wrong target. I did not want to hit him. I wanted to hit the Vayne. Not that it does that much, and not that we really want to be fighting. I just want to stay alive long enough to let the minions do, or let the turret do some. But I don't think it was going to matter particularly. AP Cho'Gath. 11 stacks, 3,800 HP. Rod of Ages. See, Rod is a weird thing for Cho. I mean, it kind of like goes with what he's doing, but he doesn't need more HP. The mana, I mean... does mean there's kind of perma on both, but like where's the Rift Maker, you know? Nice play by the KO. it's so hard. Uh-oh. Barrier. Barrier ain't it. Force of nature looks like it would be pretty darn good here. Hey, no, 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 no. You can't get juked like that. You have to corral the little lady. You really... Okay. Conqueror is just that good right there. Is it enough? It's not enough. They didn't even kill the Lilia. GG, well play. That's too bad. Alright, that's going to be it from me. Short game. But the lesson was the 100 CS challenge, the different levels. Hopefully you guys can apply that, use it. Let me know how you do. We'll be live again tomorrow at noon Eastern. I'll catch you guys next time. Keep it surreal. Peace.